everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. Beautiful day here in the West Coast, in the desert, actually, where I'm at. Um, what would you like to talk about? I get to my poem right away and get out. I don't believe in talking a lot. I don't believe this. This is not what this kind of podcast is. This is a podcast that recites one poem a day and moves on. I don't discuss it. I don't talk about it. Maybe one day I will, but not now. I picked a really important topic on this poem. It's on the topic of sexual harassment. And when I wrote it, it was when everything was peaking, when all these men were going down like dominoes. I haven't heard too much on the news lately. I'm sure it's happening. A lot of board members stepping down, CEOs. Come on, guys are guys. Somewhere along, when you have a career of like 50 years, somewhere along the line, you were inappropriate. It's a guy thing. But there are men out there that have been decent all their life. It's all about what's called impulse control. And some guys just don't have it. Even that Biden is accused of doing it now. But anyway, here goes. It's a not too long, not too short. Here goes. It's called sexual harassment. Some of the men lately on the news are not there because they have pretty shoes. They're simply perverts that have come out into the light. Their disguises do not any longer give them the ability to hide. You see, their careers are in a total slump. In their throats, there is a giant lump. Many of these guys are singing the blues. That's because they are now being accused. They are famous men with dirty minds and awful stunts. They have destroyed their careers with a simple wave of a wand. Some are going to jail. It will be a good place to tell their tall tales. Our president should be there since he sets the example of what not to do. Embarrassed women is very afraid to come through to tell their stories. The word of the day is sexual harassment, and women are now making a great deal of claims. Some of the men accused have no place to hide. Not everyone is guilty, and some of the crimes are not too bad. Not so bad. It will all play out in the wash. It's called a place of recluse, and they have no run out of excuses. They get blamed even if it was a small pinch in the ass. I'm sorry, it looks kind of bad. I think these women are making these accusations. They're ready to lynch someone. Women are now pretty mad and finally are taking a stand against this kind of treatment from powerful men who diss them along the way. It's a new kind of women's liberation. They call it the Me Too generation. But it's a shame if someone is accused and they're innocent. A rush to judgment is not fair. They feel like they fell into a lair. It's such a fine line of what is decent and what is not, and just how much of it is a crime. Before it is over, more will take a fall. It's okay. They might have been out of line. Their behavior got them there. You go, girls, but try not to ruin it. This is serious. If you are in it for the money, then I have to say you're not very funny. Thank you. Thank you. You know whose name comes to my mind is that Billy Bush. Man, he was in that trailer with Trump, and I guess he kind of was laughing, and his whole career just went sliding down. You never hear about him anymore. He was such a popular guy. Well, I guess he shouldn't have laughed. Should have been a little more respectful. Maybe he should have put his hand down and said, "Hey, Mr. Trump, that's not very funny." Anyway, you guys have a nice day now. Bye-bye.